Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's get on and do a working week reading. So 21st today, and this is going to take us through to the 27th. Let's choose some cards. Okay, what do I want to use? The Archangel Animal. We're getting angels and ancestors. The power of love. Messages from your angels. What else do we want? Let's pull an oracle of shadows and light. Okay, that will do to start with, and then we'll just use the Rider-Waite. Okay, let's pull these cards and see what the message is for this week, how we can get this this week working for us. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. So that's the Archangel Animal Oracle cards. Angels and ancestors. What would you like to say today? I've got Lily up on patrol at the window now. She so wants to come onto my lap. She's tried a couple of times. She knows when I'm going to do a reading. I've got two. Messages from your angels. I feel like I haven't used these guys for a while, so let's see what messages want to come through. That was nice and quick. I don't know why I keep doing the boxes up and okay, it's all good. The power of love. Felt like there was a little, it felt like, I thought I saw a shadow of something kind of coming out of this book. So I'm going to take note of that. It was like there was something crawling. I was thinking an ant, but it's like a bookworm. Hello, Lily. Okay, I am going to pop you down, Lily. I don't really want to be caked in your white hair. Thank you. Not just yet. Up on this one. A bookworm. Someone being a bookworm. Okay, well, we've got two. Oracle of Shadows and Lights. Death and the Maiden. So wanted me to see this card. Invasion, boundaries violated, and dominance. Okay, we take note. It's the only one that's wanted to be seen so far in the shuffling. Okay. Right, let's get to the tarot. Let's see what the message is. I have a glass of water. I do have coffee. I also have water. Oh, messy hair. Compromise. The best of both worlds. Okay. Right, let's put those cards out. Let's use the Rider-Waite. We'll pull some cards, see what the guidance is for this upcoming week. Oh, Lily, don't just sit there. Like, she's like waiting. She's waiting for her opportunity. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to sort this out. Okay. I think I'm done now with that. Oh no, there's still a bit. Seriously. Okay. Would the cards like to speak? What's the kind of energy today? Waiting. Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is what I was speaking about yesterday, about putting out your intention and waiting for the return. You send out your order to the universe. You're just waiting for it to be delivered. Why have we got this this heartache here? Okay. Is this a block, maybe? It did come up within the Feminine's reading. The Three of Swords was the block. So, always finds a way. Okay, you sit there. So, this has been coming up. So, still needing to work on moving past this previous heartache. We've got it's the King of Wands. So, I feel it's the masculine energy here that's holding on and can't let go and allow their manifestation to come in. I feel that they're aware of it. So I think we're looking at this week is the Divine Masculine's energy is aware that they're finding it hard to move on and move on from heartache of the past, letting it go and allowing themselves to be happy and for the manifestation to come in. We've got Temperance after that. Yeah, finding the balance here. Okay. Reciprocity. We're going to have to look up the word, the actual meaning of it.
Reciprocity.
Reciprocity. The practice of exchanging things with others for mutual benefit, especially privileges granted by one country or organisation to another. What is reciprocity in a relationship? Reciprocity is developed and woven into good enough relationships, sometimes without participants knowing that is what they are doing. With awareness, it can become a robust, healthy feature of the relationship. Reciprocity requires people to be invested in their relationship. Okay. So I'm picking up that maybe in the past, the Divine Masculine has been invested in other relationships, but it wasn't equal. The balance wasn't there, and I feel that this is a fear. Of trust. But also this is about the fear of finally being happy. Okay, let me show you the cards. We'll clarify. I'm not sure what we're going to clarify with. Archangel Power Tarot is coming out, but Three of Wands. This is, like I said, when you put out your order, but what's the return? Reciprocity. Finding that it hasn't been found in the past. I feel the King of Wands here is he's examining that. He is aware. And then we have the balance of the Temperance. I feel here as this is about taking care of your own needs and just being in this state of kind of being used to this behaviour that it's hard to move on from, to allow yourself to be happy or to allow another to help and support and to find an equal. But we have Temperance here, which is about reconciliation. And I feel that when you learn to become balanced alone, solo, There's part of you that kind of gives up the need or the expectation of someone else helping you or trying to support you. Okay. We're going to clarify. It's a bit all over this reading. We're going to have to get into it. Oh, my wrist hurts. Okay. Let's see if we can get some clarification with the Archangel Power Tarot. Fairground Attractions coming in. I don't want some half-hearted love affair. I need someone who really cares. Okay, let's just clarify these cards. Life is too short to play silly games. I promised myself I won't do that again. Okay, so it's got to be perfect. Next time round, it's got to be perfect and it's got to be worth it. I think I totally ballsed up the order of them words, but that's how they came out. So, Fairground Attraction. I feel as if it's like Fairground Attraction versus Fatal Attraction. Okay. What's clarifying this masculine here, because he's standing here like kind of, he's knowing what he's wanting. This is kind of communicating with the universe about his desires. He's kind of put the intention out there. He's put the intention out there for a Queen of Ariel, which is a Queen of Pentacles, someone who's mature, practical, generous and happy. These are the traits of the Queen of Pentacles. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful and practical and wise advice. So he's really looking for an equal, someone of value. And then we have the Page of Gabriel, energetic, brave, optimistic and playful. Now this is a masculine's energy. It's a younger energy, so he's wanting excitement. It's follow your passion, you are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. So I want to say whatever this intention is the masculine's put out, it is for adventure and stability with, I want to say a divine counterpart, a divine. That seems to be really coming through, that this needs to be divine. We've got the Three of Raphael next, with the Three of Swords. The Three of Cups with the Three of Swords. Both of these cards in the deck are really the only two cards that could indicate a third party situation. There's three people in a relationship. But it says that there's reason to celebrate. A community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Okay. Now, if that's what's clarifying the heartache and loss, I feel that maybe there is no reason to celebrate. Maybe you're not surrounded by friendly people, true friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So I feel that this could just be an unhappy home. Excuse me. We've got a King of Wands who's observing this. Now, we've got the Seven of Raphael in reverse here. It's the only one that's come out in reverse, the Seven of Cups. I don't know if this has a reverse meaning, we'll get there in a moment, but the card says, time to make a decision, be clear on what you want and take action, a need for detoxification. Okay, I'm just going to leave that because I'm feeling as if this masculine hasn't really made a decision before now. He hasn't really detoxified his environment. but now it's like balance is restored. So I feel that this is kind of moving into a bit of a past energy here. There is the realization. I think it's just waiting for the manifestation to come in, and it looks like it really is here on the horizon for the divine masculine, if he can just really move past the past. We have temperance here, which is about finding balance within. Also divine masculine, divine feminine coming together, okay, to blend their cups, reconciliation. But there is a need to do this first before you can really walk up that path to the crown. Excuse me. Knight of Swords, Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intellectual and diligent. It's time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. So I believe that once this balance is found, the masculine is on the move. It looks like it's all lined up here for the divine masculine. He just needs to find this balance, leave the past in the past, and move on to the abundance, the manifestation that's waiting for him, the prosperity. Okay. Two of Gabriel is the bottom of the deck. Make bold and ambitious choices. This is the Two of Wands. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. I'm not sure here whether the divine masculine has found himself, maybe one friend to be able to talk to. Otherwise, I feel he's in his own little protective bubble. Maybe talking to himself, going over things. Okay. Just with finding the balance here. Between giving and receiving. I feel very much here the masculine has been a giver, 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 giver. Not much receiving comes back. He doesn't really receive much reward. Not that he's looking for it, but this is about appreciation. Okay, let me have a look and see whether they have the reverse meanings in here. But we're going to read the Archangel Power Tarot meanings. So we've got the Three of Wands. It's like the divine masculine has made his request for a Queen of Ariel. Let's find where the Ariels are in here. Okay, so it gives the situations and people. So let's look at the situation first. Nurture yourself and those you love. There is a need for quality time with the people you care about the most. Practical and wise advice should be freely offered or accepted. You may see the truth clearly when those around you don't. You excel at taking care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. You have the gift of being able to make anything more beautiful. Okay. So a person who is giving and generous, someone who always knows the right thing to do and helps out happily. An admirer of luxurious items, mature, practical, warm and kind. The additional meanings of this card, the balance between function and beauty, a big heart, a talented gardener. I like that, the balance between function and beauty. The Two of Wands can be about partial success. We'll get there in a moment, but kind of wanting someone to work alongside. And then we have the Page of Gabriel. So I believe that's what the divine masculine is desiring, a Queen of Pentacles. Mature, practical, generous and happy. The Page of Gabriel, this passionate page here. Okay, we've got situations and people again, because these are kind of like character cards. The court cards, the pages, the knights, the queens and the kings can refer to people or situations. Okay, so the situation, you're ready to follow your passion. Opportunities for excitement and adventure are headed your way. This is something that you prepared for and have been hoping would happen. You may feel as though you're not quite ready, but you truly are. Get out there and show everyone how amazing you are. So this really is the divine masculine here. Good girl. He needs to get out and show how amazing he is. And let's find the page again. You may feel as though you're not quite ready, but you truly are. Get out there and show everyone how amazing you are. Okay, so people, an energetic and extroverted person who's exuberant and willing to help. Someone who loves a challenge and brings youthful optimism to all he or she does. Brave, charming, creative, optimistic, certain, active and playful. Additional meanings of this card: career advancement, taking a chance, confidence and embracing life. She's taking a chance here. That's karma. Put the cat down and knock my hand. I'm going to have a look at this heartache that's gone on. Okay, let's have a look and see what this is and being able to move on from it. 3 of Raphael. Okay, we'll read it, but I don't really... this is about turning it around. Let's just read this card. There is a great reason to celebrate. Your hopes are realised and a time of public recognition or parties is at hand. If you're working too hard, then find some time to have fun, relax or take a vacation. Embrace and acknowledge the people in your life who love and support you. Take time to experience the joy and peace that comes from a community of uplifting friends. And I believe that this is what's on the agenda for the Divine Masculine, but it hasn't been. Hasn't been what he's been experiencing, but that's just about to change. If he allows it to. Because this making a decision, it's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification is in reverse. That decision still hasn't been made. So let's read this 7 of Raphael. It's time to make a decision. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want and then take action without looking back. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, okay, the chakra, I'll hold it back up. Let's turn the page. The chakra colour holds meaning and guidance in making your choices. Okay, so have a look at that, guys, because I was drawn to pull a chakra wisdom card, so I'm going to pull one now, but you choose your colour. Let me just reread what that said. The sun is out. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, the chakra colour holds meaning and guidance in making your choices. So you choose a colour, I'll choose a card. It might be the colour that you chose. Additional meanings of this card: unrealistic expectations, procrastination, confusion, indulging in excesses, and a need for detoxification. Okay, so bear in mind that was in reverse. Let's pull this, I'm going to pull a chakra card. We'll do it right now. Why not? Okay, let's pull one of these. Because we have the King of Wands here. Like I said, he's sitting here looking at the heartache. And on the other side of that is all his desires. Okay. Okay, let's see what chakra card wants to come out. Passion. Orange. Did anyone pick the orange? I didn't even see the orange there. It's with the yellow. Oranges and lemons. Okay. Passion. Let's read this. Where am I off to? Okay. Princess of Amber. I quietly sizzle and shine. The legend. The Princess of Amber spends her time volunteering. No person or task is beneath her. She loves her subjects and looks after them like a loyal servant. Sounds very much like this divine masculine here. Excuse me, guys. When the newspapers criticise her, her family begs her to behave more like royalty. She refuses. The people hold a free election, and to the surprise of the aristocracy, how do we say these kind of aristocracy? It's like a political word. I don't know these words. They vote for the princess as their new leader. Inspiration. You are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. Personal inquiry. Are my daily actions supporting my real passion? What am I willing to stand for? Key ideas. Following your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracised by family, friends, being emotionally centred, strong feminine energy, and a happy outcome. The keywords are passion, bravery, and royalty. Okay. The meditation. I felt like holding this card up again. Okay, let's do it. Ask yourself the following questions. What is my greatest strength? What are my challenges? How do I serve others? How can I serve myself? What represents love in my life? Close your eyes and invite the Princess of Amber to take a walk with you. What does she reveal to you? Ooh, it's quite a strong message there, guys. Okay. Okay, Lily. I surrender. You can have your way. So let's have a look at this Knight of Michael. Here's the balance. This is a strong masculine energy coming through here. So, and it said with the Passion card, that's a strong feminine energy. So have a look at those points in that meditation. Take a review. Because we've got the Knight of Michael here, and it's like once that's done, strong, committed, intellectual and diligent. It's time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. Let's read the Knight of Michael. Okay, so we've got situations and people again. The situation, it's time for swift action. It will be necessary to move with great decisiveness and confidence. Develop a plan and know exactly how to carry it forward. There is a great deal of activity. This card encourages you to follow your mind over your heart for the results you desire. While you're urged to act quickly, you mustn't act impulsively. Okay, so this is a person who is able to accomplish many things at once. Well, we know that because he's quite a volunteer here, quite a community worker, wanting to provide for the community. So let me just get back to where we was. A person who is able to accomplish many things at once. Someone with a brilliant mind and the capacity to solve any intellectual problem. Strong, focused, committed and educated. So something about bookworm. Okay. So advanced meanings of this card. The champion of a cause, sudden changes, lack of diplomacy. I don't know these words. I don't think they really affect me. Just be authentic. Just okay. It's very masculine with these just very masculine words that I'm struggling with. But that's cool. I can say my feminineness. That's all good. Okay. We're going to check out what the Two of Gabriel wants to say regarding this Six of Pentacles. Like I said, I felt with this card it was a masculine just giving, and people just taking. but you need to be able to give to yourself, give that love to yourself, especially if it's not being given to you until you are with a Queen of Pentacles who will distribute that equally. You need to make sure that you're doing it alone. Top priority is to look after you. Okay, Two of Gabriel. Let's read this. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. It's no kind of fun doing it all alone, is it? You being the only one with the vision. Be nice if you have someone to kind of like bounce off of. This is feeling very much like wanting a kindred spirit, somebody that you can just gel with. It just kind of free flows. Okay. And that can be obviously your divine counterpart, but it's also calling a soul tribe of like-minded people. So let's have a look at this, because I do feel that maybe the masculine has met, I don't know, maybe one person that they're gelling with, or this is just he himself. And let's read the message. You're making great progress. If you're experiencing a pause in action, then it's time to reassert yourself and get things moving again. Be bold and ambitious. You may have a choice to make. Don't let indecision keep you from going forward. The right choice won't come from your mind, so follow your heart. You're going to have to do both, because it's coming up with the Knight of Michael. Make sure that you don't follow your heart. Yeah, you follow your mind. It's about making that judgment call. It's finding the balance here of temperance. Okay. Important relationships are possible right now. Partner with people who share your outlook and passion. Additional meanings of this card: long-term vision, business partnerships, showing great courage, gay friends or relationships. Okay. What's kind of shouting out with gay friends or relationships was a masculine, like who is gay, will be so in touch with his feminine energy, okay? And this is something that's quite fascinating. It's quite nice to watch, actually, somebody who's in contact with their feminine side. So I don't know why that just come through, but I do work with people who are in the same sex relationship, and it's lovely. It's lovely to see how they find the balance. Okay. Let's do these oracle cards. We're going to start with the Oracle of Shadows and Light. Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes and energies. Yeah, that's what we're picking up here. Is the masculine moving on from this? So about the Storm Angel, this beautiful fairy is dressed in storms. Energy around her crackles and sizzles, but she is calm and unharmed. Now it is your time and turn to learn to deal with the energy that is around you without compromising your own. She appears when energies with major differences collide, when intentions are vastly different, when techniques are worlds apart, and when incompatible belief systems meet up. The Storm Angel speaks. There is nothing wrong at all with difference. Diversity is wonderful. Shadows and light are beautiful and necessary, and can coexist in harmony. But certain kinds of differences do not blend, like oil and water. They separate and cannot coexist in harmony. Therefore I bring change. And when change comes, for some it is simple, easy and flowing. For others, dramatic, erratic, wild, and full of static. Like I said, I appear when two forms of energy collide, high and low. I then appear to burn away the old and create a clear, fresh vibration where all that is stale and fearful and unpleasant has been cleared away. The wonderful thing about this challenging collision is that while you'll be nudged out of your comfort zone, you'll also realise just how much has changed and how far you have come. The results will be worth the pressure. Trust me. When I appear, I know that it is natural for people to feel tension, to become even more entrenched in their beliefs, and to refuse to let go. The only approach you can take right now is to clearly and powerfully remain in integrity. Do not compromise who you are out of a misguided notion of being compassionate. You must speak the truth that is in your heart and stay committed to that truth. Okay, the divination message. There may be arguments, even angry situations and fights at the moment. Withheld energies are being freed so they can be released. You will uncover the truth about a situation, as no one can lie when this angel is about her work. Any lies, deception, manipulation and cheating will be revealed. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about, okay, let me just reread that part. The most important objective for you when the storm angel is about is to speak truthfully and act in integrity, as all is about to become very transparent, and her fierce bright light will reveal all that is hidden so that it can be banished for good. Okay. Well, I picked this up. Okay, we're looking at the balance in here of what does mix, what doesn't. Water and oil cannot coexist together, and some things can't. And it's hard to let that go. That's what it said here. Be hard to let that go. Let's have a look at these. The power of love. I cannot remember what I said about the power of love, about what I had to remember about these cards. Respect. That's exactly. I actually shared something this morning because I shared one the other day that Ralph Smart had put on from Infinite Waters regarding what a woman wants, I believe it was, and then kind of today was what a man, a divine masculine. He's talking about divine masculines and divine feminines. I shared them on the Facebook page, Channel of Love page, and it came up with respect, and it looks like we're touching on exactly that energy. So respect, you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. And I think that's really what the divine masculine is looking for, respect. And it's like, is he being respected where he is? It seems not. It seems like it's not a good blend. Okay. It is important for you to remember that everyone in this physical dimension has their own journey, filled with struggles and obstacles that are different from yours. They choose their life blueprint just as you chose yours. It is not your job to judge how they discover their way to love. Rather, it is your job to encourage them. By showing respect, you earn respect. When someone comes into your space, they are immediately aware of your level of integrity and your willingness to help others. You carry yourself with a certain natural strength and people look up to you. When you receive admiration, you may become a role model and you have the responsibility of setting an example. As a role model, you must demonstrate love in all situations and a sense of compassion in every interaction. There is no greater way to gain respect than to accept others as equals and fellow soul travellers. Might be worthwhile having a watch of that video. Okay. Let's have a look at this one. Empathy. Now I felt here with, I was just coming back into this Queen of Ariel, that she's mature, practical, generous and happy. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. I just feel that this is just the feminine compassion and respect that they need to show towards their divine masculine. I did speak about that yesterday. Anyway, we have empathy here. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So I believe this is really like that, being on the journey of being an empath. It's you do just naturally want to help. You understand others. And anyway, let's read this. You are able to learn so much when your actions originate from a place of love and the souls in your immediate sphere are your greatest teachers. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift. When you open yourself up emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realise that you truly are of the same energy and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. That really just picks up on the kindred spirits. Your soul tribe of kind of empaths, caring, loving, nurturing associations that you as an empath really need to be surrounded by. Being able to sense how others feel and see through their eyes is a gift. When you open yourself up emotionally and become part of another person's reality and make it your own, the boundaries between the two of you seem to fade. You begin to realise that you truly are of the same energy and that the state of separation is purely an illusion. The golden rule of treat others as you would like to be treated is a mantra you should embrace. Understanding life from another perspective carries a great responsibility. For once you become aware of the emotions of another, you remain ever conscientious and are mindful not to cause them distress. Okay. Respect. The respect not to cause another distress. Messages from your angels. Maya. Schooling. I said there was something about being a bookworm here. Schooling, study and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. Wrong book. I believe this is about understanding the importance and the responsibility of being an empath. And also what that brings with it. Okay. We strongly recommend you continue with your education because the additional information and experience will accelerate the fruition of your life's purpose. You may worry about having the means to go forward with this schooling, but we assure you that everything will be provided to you along the way. This educational process brings you great rewards. It enriches your understanding of your spiritual power and accelerates your memory and motivation towards your life purpose. We will guide you to teachers, schools, books, funds, schedules, and all of the resources that are plentifully available to you now. So if you go and check out that video about how to kind of what Ralph Smart was saying about, I can't even think about kind of what he was what women need to know about men. Okay, I think that's what it was. And it spoke about the divine masculine needing really to kind of fit into his life purpose, find his life purpose. And I feel that this is really coming in with that. It's like you're here to help and serve and to, he speaks so much about the warrior spirit and wanting to look after, protect the community, provide and protect. And I believe that if you just settle into your natural state, the divine masculine will understand that that's his purpose, is to help, guide, be a role model, support anybody, be uplifting to anybody that actually is in his immediate sphere. Let's finish with these angel and ancestors. Water guardian, connect with your emotions. I think I've had this one yet. Oh, we've still got the animal, that's right. We're not quite done just yet. Water guardian. Tapping into the feminine side here. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. I wrote this morning, that's kind of word that I could only really use to describe is I felt sensitive this morning. So water is the element that is in your blood, your tears and your flesh. The water guardian represents the angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depth of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just feelings that are on the surface. They are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the messages these have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad. They are all powerful messengers that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them, excuse me, lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive, psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Okay, there is this kind of, the Divine Masculine here hasn't made kind of the decision that was in reverse, but it is kind of saying, note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time, and unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. Okay, so it's kind of all there waiting for the Divine Masculine. Stay there, sweetheart. Thank you. Sage, be devoted and committed. Be willing to go the whole road and back again. This will allow you to be the best you can possibly be. The Sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are preparing to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. Is it raining? You seem to have wet paws. Let's just take a break. The Sage represents the wise one within. When this card arises, it shows that you are preparing to become a great and insightful teacher to your peers. It guides you to take notes, as the wandering yogi is on this card, because your knowledge and life experiences can impart incredible insights to those with whom you come into contact. This card is also about observation and becoming more aware of who you are and all of your inner workings, because that awareness can bring more clarity to your decisions. Devotion is a powerful energy. Right now, angels and ancestors want to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognised, and your understanding that you are not only a body, but also a soul, is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the Divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachers making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too. And this is what it is. It's about sharing the knowledge. That's why I have the Facebook page, is because I can get to share some stuff that kind of comes into my environment, whether they're sign synchronizations, just nudges, things that I watch from, great teachers out there, people that are really kind of on the same wavelength, is to share that, create your own community. You have to remember that your life will reflect the 5 people that you associate the most with. So I don't really associate with people actually in the physical, so it's important who I choose to associate with, the knowledge and information that they're sharing. So bear that in mind. Hyena, dare to be different. Archangel Jophiel. Okay. That's really all that a true teacher will do. They just share what they've learned. It's not about keeping it to yourself. It's about sharing it with others. And you'll be amazed at how many other people are fascinated by that, and you just seem to say the right thing at the right time. Hyena. And that's because maybe the information comes to you at the right time. Hyenas are very intelligent and most unusual animals. They originate from Uranus and step into Earth through Sirius. All creatures from Uranus are harbingers of change and often behave in ways that challenge the norm and bring about social transformation. Hyenas are uniquely experimenting with the variant of long front legs and short back ones. Unusually, females are the leaders and heavier than males. Archangel Jophiel works with these animals to keep their connection to Uranus clear. These sociable and disciplined animals are learning and teaching about love, family, and community within a tight social structure. They express their intentions with great clarity. Their sole mission is to accept that they are different. They are also learning to understand and balance their opposing qualities like cowardice with boldness and timidity with ferocity. Come on with the words today. Okay. Their sole mission is to accept that they are different. They are also learning to understand and balance their opposing qualities like cowardice with boldness and timidity with ferocity. Their service mission is to clear up all leftovers so that our planet is kept clean, physically and energetically. That's an awesome card if I can get my pronunciations right. That's a brilliant card for this reading. Okay, the guidance. Hyena wisdom reminds you to accept your own special qualities. Sorry. I just laugh about my pronunciation. It is what it is. We are all different and you are called on to rejoice in your uniqueness. Be ready to bring about change in the dynamics of your family or community or in a work situation. Decide what is for your highest good, knowing that when something is right for you, the universe ensures it is in everyone else's best interest too. Keep yourself in equilibrium. Balance any reticence with a tendency to be forthright. Then listen to your inner guidance and act on it. Remember that self-discipline is the basis for ascension and mastery. Be yourself at all times. When you dare to be all you truly can be, people will admire and respect you. Woo, that's such a good message. Okay, I want to end on a Mother Mary. Okay, let's finish this reading. Oh, we have coffee, that's good. Ooh. I have water as well, don't I? Must remember. Okay, let's finish up this working week with a Mother Mary card. Oh, that wrist is hurting again. Okay. I haven't even looked what the card is. Look how distracted I am. Our Lady of Soul Birth. I'm sure I haven't had this one. Card number 5. Okay, let's see what the message is. You and I have never been separated, though you may fear it to be so, my beloved one. Yet as you grow, I grow. As you suffer, I suffer. As you celebrate, I celebrate. When you rage and grieve, so too do I rage and grieve. Your journey upon this planet is held within my loving embrace and is my journey too. I am with you always. We cannot be parted. I accept all parts of you and all parts of your journey. There is nothing to hide from me, for I am in your life with you. When you reject parts of yourself, you reject me. When you love yourself, you love me. Love me, dear one, love yourself, and your radiant soul grows into life, into light upon the earth. Wow, that's definitely divine masculine, divine feminine energy coming through there, how it's about loving self. When you reject yourself, you're just rejecting your divine counterpart. Okay. So the journey of the soul is a gritty one. It entails encounters with realms of light, with pure love and heavenly rapture. It also entails encounters with negativity, fear, doubt, shame, guilt, grief, anger, and suffering. Such is the mysterious experience of being a divine human in the making. We encounter bliss and despair in order to become whole. It is through our wholeness that we are capable of allowing the divine presence to manifest through us as it wishes to, according to a higher plan. The more open we are to life with acceptance, especially when we don't understand it, the more we can allow our soul to lead us through life into our divine destiny. When our soul leads us, we avoid the obstacles created by our mind. With the mind's tendencies to reject and judge, we would inhibit the following assistance of our soul. The Heavenly Mother wants your soul to blossom, understanding that it is the lotus flower that is fed by mud, and that this is just the nature of being a divine, soulful human. The Mother is not interested in perfection. She is interested in love. That is her way. She knows that the dark and the light are in sacred play upon the earth, and that the divine presence is in all things. It is not only within the light, but also even within the greatest darkness, though it may seem harder to find there. She understands that to grow and blossom, the soul needs honesty more than it needs pleasantness. She understands that we need the light of joy and also the darkness of anger, rage, grief, and sadness, channeled into healing consciousness, so that we can grow and become all that we can possibly be. She understands that becoming a divinely awakened human being is a raw, wild, and beautiful path, often with great suffering, and she feels great compassion. So she empowers us through her wisdom to take the journey with a fearless faith in her divine protection and guidance, even. Okay, we've got the maintenance guy and I'm missing words here. So she empowers us through her wisdom to take the journey with a fearless faith in her divine protection and guidance when we are in need. The Mother wants to experience her divine children and succeeding in their spiritual destiny. This requires an acceptance even of the emotions that may not seem spiritual at first, and of the life experiences that seem to be challenging and take us into darker, unknown territory. When we understand that the divine is in all experiences, and we draw to us what we need, when we need it, and that the Divine Mother protects us whenever we call upon her, we can trust. We might not always understand, but we can still choose to trust. Through understanding her teachings of the necessity of light and dark for the heart to become truly powerful, we can accept ourselves and our lives more readily, and in doing so, our soul begins to open up. Our heart becomes powerful. When we can learn to love more completely, starting with ourselves, we become capable of being instruments for her love in the world in other ways, through our relationships, our passions and interests, our chosen professions, and how we live from day to day. When the soul is allowed to live, rather than the mind trying to squash it down and only allow the logical, understandable parts to see the light of day, miracles can occur. As the heart opens to life without restraint, the miraculous love of the Mother can flow through us. We become instruments of her grace. This oracle comes with a special message for you. Somewhere in your life, in your relationships or within you or within yourself, you have been holding back. You have been doing so because you were worried that what wanted to come out was not acceptable or that you would be shamed. Mother Mary tells you that she loves you and wants you to blossom. Don't try to stop the flow of love. Allow yourself to take the steps forward that you have been questioning. Don't be afraid, beloved. There is only your great connection to the Holy Mother to discover, and your own soul to grow. The Holy Mother is within you, is within your soul that longs for divine fulfillment. You have her permission to discover and be yourself completely and freely. Do not hide yourself away, even from the darkness. There is nothing to fear. There is only love that is growing. Okay. I want to leave on a You Got This cards, if I can find them. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Affirmator then. We'll go for an affirmator. They're good as good as. Okay, let's end on this, guys. Vitality. I'm healthy and vital and strong. My radiant love of life fills me with healthy, vital and strong cells. Each cell is a warrior. Everyone has its own sword and shield. I dare you to try and penetrate my cellular army. Didn't think so, chump. This is really the Divine Masculine here, like really the warrior spirit coming through. Regaining their vitality, their health and their passion. I am healthy, vital and strong. The warrior spirit. Okay guys, there's your message for the working week. I will catch up with you all soon. So much love and take care. Bye for now.